Trapland, ayy, Trapland, ayy, Trapland, ayy, Trapland. Streets like quicksand. If you want it, you gotta take a risk then. Got the guns like Afghanistan. Young nigga, I'm from Trapland.
It's the word, man. It's your boy Jiggathon James, man. TRAPLANDTV. Before we get going, you got a Fusion speaker, best Bluetooth speaker in the world. It's a car, but it's a speaker. Also, we got Lit Weekly. You don't got a copy of the magazine right now, but you got the latest edition now with Brody Fresh on the cover. Shout out Brody Fresh. And today we got a special guest. Also a sponsor today, Top Flexxa, Morocco's own, man. Booz in the spot, man. Been a long time. Booz, my fault. Booz, my pardon me. Yo, been a long time coming. And we got the drip, got the anchor sweatsuits, anchor denim.
Came a long way.
Crazy hats. You're doing your thing, man. You're doing your thing. Man. How this shit started though? How, like, what even inspired you to get into making a drip and, you know what I'm saying?
Spending money though. Word. Running around. Spending money, but you know my first inspiration when it comes to fashion and all that, my mother, I mean my mom's died when I was, I was 14 years old, I was in junior high and all that. Okay. Word, but you know, everybody know me for getting fly though, you know what I mean? Everybody know me for
fly. See you posting the throwbacks and shit.
Yeah, type shit. So when I was in school and all that, I ain't go to school if I ain't have a haircut or if I ain't have a new pair of sneakers or something. Like, you can ask, word, I ain't capping, you can ask my hood, ask niggas. Word, but yeah, that type shit, man. I was doing that. I got older. I mean, I started running around, getting fly, taking trips to Seoul. I was taking trips to Seoul when I was 14, 15.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie now. Me personally, cause I'm more like a city nigga than even when I moved to Long Island, I was going to the city. But I'll give it to you, Free Shella. I'll give it to you, Shella. Y'all niggas. Personally, I'm not just saying that cause I'm sitting here with you. Y'all the niggas, I'm like, alright, they could dress, they got drip, like, they got swag, like, you feel me? I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, yo, where y'all gonna go? It's mad deep, like, you feel me? Like, it's mad deep. The moles, you got maybe Smith Haven, but, hey, who, know what I'm saying?
Nah, you got it,
I'll give it to y'all, like, y'all was the niggas that was doing it from, y'all putting that shit on, you feel me? So you was taking trips to Seoul. What brands you was fucking with around that time? Like, what was your favorite?
Around that time, though, everything was, like, lit, like, the Mitchell & Ness jerseys, you know, you had to have the throwbacks. We had the big fitteds, you know, the big New Era joints. Was wearing everything back then. You was wearing the Bo Jacksons, all that was lit. Like what's the other joints that we was wearing back in the day with the strap on them? I forgot, the Nike joints.
The
Huarache joints, the Air Raids and all that, you know, so all that. That's what I was trying to be in. But I used to, listen, man, I was 11, 12 years old. You know, you have like your town day, like going to Heights Day, Amityville Day. Yeah. I was 12 years old out there making T-shirts for grown men, bro. I'm talking about like the hustlers and all that in my city.
Okay. So
I was making them do.
That's where the creative aspect came in.
Yeah, word, bro. I was gonna bring one of them today, but my man's he didn't get off till 8 o'clock. Okay. But he had one. That shit was like 20-something years ago, bro. He's like, y'all still got that shirt. Word, so I was supposed to bring that shirt to some real vintage shit.
So how you go from that to the? Cause now everything high quality, the jeans, the sweatsuits. You might be in the mall, just randomly see a person. They might not even know you personally, and they got their Top Flexxa drip.
I just did that at the gas station the other day. I say, yo, I see you. Yo, the dude looked at me like, what are you talking about? I say, yo, now I see you got Top Flexxa. He looked at me, yo, he got in the car like, who is this asshole talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. He didn't even know that's me. You know what I mean? Like,
that's fire though. That's fire though. Your creative shit that you creating is reaching the masses and shit like that.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
I seen it on 420. We had a lot of celebrities come out here and shit like that. Before that, you was moving and shaking with the celebrities, but that day I'm like, nah. From Bass Swag to Jada, Fab. Yeah, Super Ray shouted you out. Shout out to Super Ray.
Shout out to Super Ray, man. Shout out to all of them, matter of fact. And shout out to 50 and G-Unit and Yayo, man.
Yayo, he just had his shit on stage
too, man. They did the Vlad interviews in my joint up there with Vlad TV. They did the Nicki Minaj concert in my joint. With the Nicki Minaj concert, I got a post on the gram. Him 50, Tony Yayo performed and all that. So it's a couple more people too. Ray. It's a lot of celebrities I cross paths with, man. So
yeah, it's fine. What's your end goal like? Cause I ain't gonna front. Niggas be making clothes, do for the hood type shit. You, cause I make merch myself. You, once I started seeing, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Once I see you in the crib, taking in the orders, hitting the post office, that's when it's like, alright, I'm not just doing this shit just to support the hood or get the hood support. Like, this is an actual business and this is something I'm gonna take very far.
When you start doing the taxes, man. that's what really you start doing them. I'm telling you, start doing them taxes, man. Like you start doing them LLC. You start, if you really got an LLC, it's a lot of people out here with brands selling clothes. You know, I ain't knocking nobody because I started out like that. Everybody was laughing at me when I ain't gonna say they wasn't laughing because you know we were always popular in our hood, doing whatever, popping out shit, but. They just thought that we was just doing it, you know, and you know, it's 10 years later, we about to throw an anniversary. I'm putting everything together in the fall. I'm going to throw a big anniversary, open bar too. It's going to be open bar. You know, that bring the people out, black people. And, yeah, I'm going to throw that. I'm going to throw that around like the fall time. This is the 10th year anniversary. I put 2015 on everything, like on my t-shirts, things like that. Everybody like, yo, why you always put 2015, 20? I got 2015 on my hats, man. Bro, on the back of each hat. Everything got 2015, lime green, except for the black one. I mean the green one. I got it in black, but I put everything 2015 because that was a good year. But I just want to put this out there, man. This was something really on my heart that I really wanted to put out there though. But my cousin died, my cousin Duke, man. Like that was my inspiration, you feel me? It's my inspiration with this shit. Like even with the name, me and Shelly, we was gonna name this shit Top Gunners or some dumb shit. And I went to my cousin, I'm like, yo, what's the name? I'm like, yo, you know, they saying Shelly, he was like, yo, bro, let's do top, like flexing. I'm like, nah, Top Flexxa, like, he like, yeah, Top Flexxa. So I'm like, yo, he like, yo, go ask Duke. Cause Duke was a dude in my hood, like everybody, when you got fly, in the hood, you had to go check on Duke. Like, shout out to Richie, shout out to my Long Money niggas and all that. Those my guys, you know, I grew up with them dudes, you know what I mean? In the dance and all that, we used to be on the block and all that, but, Richie used to come out there, you know what I mean? Come, yo, Booz, what's going on, man? Holla at Duke, man, like, you know what I mean? He knew about everything. He's shopping overseas. When he ain't shop over here, he was overseas. His mom was overseas and everything. Right. Like, he was way ahead. Yeah, he was way ahead, like, you know what I mean? So, he inspired me, bro. He told me to keep going. Like, he was like, yo, Booz, I ain't gonna lie. He like, yo, Top Flexxa. He said, that's a perfect name for you and Shelly. Y'all niggas always trying to flex, man. Cars, you know, running around, jewelry, all type of shit, clubs every night. We was just running around, bro. Hey, why? You know what I mean? So, that's what we was doing. That's where Top Flexxa really came from. I mean, so the anchors, I mean, we all came from the bottom. I mean, like everything drag you down in life. You feel me? Like, unfortunately, my man Shelly, he going through currently incarcerated and stuff like that. But that's the anchor that he going through. I mean, so one of those anchors is for him. You feel me? I mean, one of those anchors is trying to hold him down and shit like that. You know what I mean? But you know, you break free through these little anchors. These are the little things in life. I mean, but when you go through, you know what I mean, you go through the big. Once you make it through the big joint, like you good. You good in life, you feel me? But you gotta go through your little things in life. You know what I mean? So that's what the little anchors.
That's dope.
They give you 3 strikes. You know what I mean? Everything is 3 strikes. You know, so I made it 3 just to make it 3, because you know, one time you might fuck up again. You might even fuck up that time. But when you break through that motherfucker, man, you drippy. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
no, that's fine.
I mean,
that's good that you got it, because a lot of niggas, like, I ain't gonna front, I do a lot of studying, even with this journalism, with the clothing shit. It's some dope clothing lines that look cool.
With no meaning.
But it's no meaning, there's no substance behind it. So when you ask them, it's like, they kind of stuck. Like, I don't want to say nobody nothing to try to put nobody down, but they won't make, like, they'll throw money in this shit, like, money getters, and it's like, alright, like, what's the, like, you feel me? What's, like, you feel me? Obviously, the whole world, everybody trying to get money. What's the, oh, go get money. It's like, alright, that's cool, I get you. Like, and the garment won't even be dirt. But it's like, something like you said, overcoming anchors, lifting, having weight in the big, that's something that you're rocking. You feel comfortable.
Like I said, though, you could put your grandmother in this. My aunts, my old, they 80-something years old. They running around my hood right now, my whole hood. Running around with these shits. I'm talking about from the kids all the way up to the grandparents. Grandparents don't want to hear no motherfucking gangbanging shit on them. They 80-something. They don't want to see no skulls with a gun coming out. They don't want to see that. So when you designing shit, you got to think about everybody. You can't just think about, you know, yourself. I mean, Like the old heads, they rocking these in the hood, Brooklyn, all that. I'm talking about shout out my mans and all that, Harlem, Brooklyn, everybody, you know. But they rocking these, man. They doing, the old heads. They they do the leather thing. Dope. So and then the young, I flipped it on some young nigga shit, like, so the young niggas can wear this shit too. This shit, I mean, Top Flexxa series, like this the detail. Check the details out. Peep the details in it though.
Quality. Yeah, this is tough.
Quality, man. I don't give you no bullshit, man.
Yeah, son. Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna front. I be criticizing people too. Like, this shit is quality. This shit tough.
Me and Shella, man. You know what I mean? I thought of the anchor. I ain't gonna lie. I thought of the anchor, but me and Shella, we put our brains together sometime. You know what I mean? Come up with different things. He designed some shit. I designed some shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes we come together. So
sometimes niggas think that, you feel me, like they don't see all the hiccups you made and mistakes. Can you get into like the journey of getting to the distributor and all that? Can you talk about that journey right there?
Yeah.
Because that's the real journey.
That's what I meant earlier when I said they was laughing. They wasn't laughing at me, but it's like I was trying to get my, do my thing, man. Them niggas, I was selling these little Gildan t-shirts with the little shits that you wash them bitches. So niggas like, yo,
should say large, but it feel like a small. Trust me,
I was going through, but I was getting it off though. It was around COVID. It was around COVID time. I guess it was because our name, we was outside. We was doing, COVID time. You know what I mean? I brought one of my mans in here with me. He could verify for me and all that. But COVID time, I was running around. I was doing numbers anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 a day, man. Word, I'm talking about hoodies that was cheap hoodies that I don't even bring them with me though, but they was like, those is the original hoodie. I mean, with the original anchor. You know what I mean, like, and they was buying them. They was buying them $40. Everybody, they come and buying 4 or 5 at a time. Talking about, I want every color, because I did every color. I did like pink, green, etc. They was coming buying them, but started getting the complaints. When you start moving up and you start going with the real people that design stuff, and now it's like being, it's like going to the club with somebody with real jewelry and fake jewelry. Like when you gonna pop your shit around your hub, but when you get in the spot with them niggas with that, you know what I mean? You gonna be like, you gonna be looking at this shit like, my shit not doing that. That's how it's gonna be. So that's how I got. I'm like, my shit really, they coming through with the fabric. Shout out my man. I give I don't hate on nobody. My man Chasing Figures here. He a dude that had all his Golden bread popping and all that. Shout him out. He had put me on to one of these vendors and all that. You know what I mean? And I started messing with a local guy, and he was doing a little bit of things for me, but he couldn't do but so much. You know what I mean? So me and Shella, we was looking on actually, I ain't gonna lie, nobody put us on nothing. Instagram put us on. Word, because we was looking on Instagram, and I took a chance with one of these brands. I'm like, send my money out. They told us for the sweatsuits, I paid $55 at the time. Until, because they always charge you the high, they try to give you, but that was a lot of money, $11,000 that we had to kick out. So that's taking a chance. You don't even know these dudes. You just sending them 11 bands, but they did the right thing with the sweatsuit. So
just came out.
That's how I started. Ever since that, I just started doing all type of, I just started freestyling, man. I could get anything made. I ain't gonna lie, I'm coming out with my new shades too, man. I got new shades. I'm coming out with my jeans. Shout out I'm gonna show. These are the new joints right here. I ain't really show everybody. They on the side. Everybody seen the anchors. On the back. The anchors on the back, but these on the side. These gonna drop too. The reason why I stopped making them, is cause Levi. I'm trying to get a collab with Levi though. I really want to get it. Do it with them. So I don't really want to, but if they don't do it, dropping my own shit.
Nah, you been going. Trust me, son. You been going crazy.
That's how we gonna do it, man.
Jeans.
Hoodies, these are my hoodies too. Rhinestone joints all around. I mean, Top Flex in the back, no Diddy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
so
tough.
Everything.
And I'm not gonna front like you said. That shit kind of went over niggas' heads. Designing, like I said, I'm really passionate about that too. Along with podcasting, it's like niggas just put some shit together. It's like, you gotta get creative and design some dope shit that a person might not know y'all.
Yeah.
But they see that like, I need that and rock it. Like, that's when you get the shit going. You feel me? A lot of people just yeah, I fuck with something. Let me cop with it, which is cool because
Yeah.
you getting your money.
Yeah, you getting your
But
money.
once you making a product that, like me, I like to try to separate my shit from my clothes. Like, if you don't gotta fuck with me, you don't gotta like me, you don't gotta support me. Buy the clothes because you like the clothes. You feel me? And I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
a fact.
I feel like y'all shouldn't got to that level where it's like,
Yeah. I could honestly
I
say
know them,
that.
I fuck with them, but this shit hard. Like,
Nah,
I
I
feel
honestly-
fresh when I rock this. Like,
In the
you know what I'm
beginning,
saying?
like you said, they just gonna buy it, you know, because they fuck with you real quick.
Yeah.
They gonna buy it, you know, shout out. I get a lot of support, bro. I lived a lot of places on Long Island, you know what I mean? Jumped around, so dance, you know what I mean? Even when, you know, shout out Long Money, my man Richie and all them, they was doing the shirts. They was doing the brand, you know what I mean? We was doing the brand. I mean, I think they was doing a little bit, you know what I mean, before and all that. I've been doing this since 11, but I'm talking about as far as a brand. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
it was, you know,
push
they
it
was,
heavy.
you know, they stick together. You know what I mean,
Nah,
that's
Gift
why I
was
like
just
my
up here.
boy.
Word,
That's my boy Gift. You know what I mean,
Word.
that's my boy. We comment on people's shit all the time.
Yeah,
That's my man. Like
Word.
all of them over there. That's my man. So shout them out. But I go crazy with the designer because I got a graphic. I got my man's and he go crazy. My graphic designer, I get my shit done in Pakistan. I mean, some Pakistan, certain things in China. It depends what I'm trying to drop. You know what I mean, certain things you gotta get done in China because you know the material is different and things like that. But a lot of the things come with Pakistan because that's my man's, man. Like for real, he done looked out for me when I was fucking with a vendor. Like he said, yo, I done messed with a vendor that done gave me, no lie, like 100 sweatsuits, bro. That was off sizing. I got them at the crib right now. I took a loss for probably like 5,500. I ain't even tell nobody.
Nah.
So my man Nino, he had pulled up one day. Shout out my man Nino and all that from my hood and all that. He a rapper, local rapper and all that. But shout him out. He had bought the Simon one. I ain't put it out there. You don't even see the Simon on my top Flexxa page or nothing. I ain't even put it out there because he just came to the crib one day. I'm like, yo, check this out. He like, nah, it fit me. So I gave it to him, but the sizing is just crazy. Yo, they gave me a large that fit like an extra small.
Nah, yeah, bro. I went through that. I ain't gonna front. It wasn't a 5,500 loss. It was more like 3 bands. But I bought the hoodies in bulk. Now I'm not gonna front. Them shits is blank. So like on like a day like today where it's rainy, I'm like, yo, fuck it. I might just throw the blank on. This shit like cheese. Shit like $8. I'm like, yo, I'm bugging, and the hoodie wasn't hoodieing. That's when I started getting tight.
Yeah.
Word to mother, like, I throw the hoodie on, and it's like, it's connected. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Word,
Like,
man.
then I just looked at all my shits. I was about to come through with the sweatsuit set. I'm not gonna front personally. That shit kind of, it slowed me down. It's like, I had to sit back and learn, like, bro, you could deal with niggas overseas, and you could get samples for you, you know what I'm trying to say? But it's all trial and error, like, you know what I'm saying?
This shit's trial and error, man. This shit, you lose some bread, man.
Yeah.
But my man's, he was working under the dude. The dude scared me. He like, yo, I ain't giving you, know what I mean? Listen, man, I gave you your order. You good? Like, I don't owe you nothing. The dude was working under him. I don't really like saying nigga, you know, we educated.
Yeah.
But the dude had said, he was like, yo, listen, he had called me. Like, yo, I know you frustrated and messed up on your order. He's like, yo, listen, man, I'm about to leave this dude anyway. I'm about to go do my own thing. He like, yo, mess with me. You know, I'm taking the risk. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. You know, you the little worker, you ain't the boss. Like, so you try to go do your own thing, some backbite shit. I'm like, I don't really know. Talking it over with my man Shelly. I'm like, yo, Shelly, like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think he's serious. Like, I gave it a shot. Yo, man, he do everything for me. He went and on his first order, he went and was like, I had my dog hoodies. That was what Tony Yayo had on. Shout out Tony Yayo and all them. He wore it for my man. He had redid the dog hoodies. But he messed up. So if you go on my page, I got Angry Dog hoodies faded, and I got them not faded. The ones that's faded was the ones he messed up. But people wanted them. So I let them go too.
Yeah, why not?
Yo, they wanted them. They was
got-
like, yo, I want the faded
mouths to
one. My
feed,
man
yeah.
right here got the faded one. He got the faded joint. Niggas word. He like, yo, I want the fit. So
That's the original.
and that's what happened with this shit, man. It's a lot of shit that you think that's not hot. They think it's hot, bro.
Yeah,
like you might
yeah,
think,
that's another
you
thing
might be
too,
like,
that's
yo,
kinda like-
nah, this shit whack. I ain't gonna put this out. And you just take a risk and put it out. Yo, that shit beat enough. This shit right here put my brand all the way up. Like I got these in every color, man. Shout out if you ain't tapping already, man. Top Flexxa, go on the page. Top Flexxa, TOP.FLEXXA, man. Go on there, man. see what I got, man. If you don't like it, don't even follow the page. That's what I want to do. Word, that shit whack. I won't follow it either. Like, if that shit heat, follow it, man. I got everything. I got every color, you know, certain sizes and all that. I got spring and summer on the way. And just like Mel said, what you say earlier, you said yo, you gotta take your time with it.
Yeah.
You gotta take your time, and everybody's talking about, yo, why you ain't drop your shit yet? Yo, this certain brand or this certain brand got their stuff already dropping. And I don't really go off nobody brand. I don't really hate on nobody. And I bring the brands with me. I do pop-up shops. I do big pop-up shops. I done did pop-up shops at social media house where I got 20 vendors. Every year I do them. I'm about to do another one. Word, I do it every year. I bring everybody out. Shout out my man, His Biscuit. That's my boy right there. We've been in, since before everything, so shout out my boy His Biscuit and all that.
Shout out His Biscuit.
Word, shout out social media house too. Like in Trapland, you know what I mean? Shout out Trapland too, man.
My son Trap got the merch too. So
Trap invited me, man. Trap invited me to the when we went to the joint, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They had their little situation, but at the time, he was, you know what I mean, like repping my shit hard around that time. You know what I mean? He like, yo, bro, Top Flex, I need, you know what I mean? I just met him, so I think he, you know what I mean, showing genuine love, whatever the case may be. But it was like, yo, they doing a joint. So I went there, I met TRAPLAND after he was at a celebrity spot. And when I met the nigga, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, when he was moving around, man, like moving around doing everything. But when he you know what I mean? When he linked with me, like, yo, boy, he like, yo, what up? He like, yo, show me, man. Like, yo, let me get it. Like, yo, what's going on? He like, yo, boy, I do my own shit. I'm like, what? He like, yo, bro, I got the, he like, yo, bro, follow me, bro. I be doing my own hand tap. But that was around the time, that was a little minute ago. That was around, I mean, it was a couple years ago. So that was around the time I was just fucking with my vendor. I mean, I'm just fucking with my vendor shit. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, but around the 10 years was trials and tribulations, you know what I mean? Certain things went that way, certain, you know what I mean? So it was like, I had my kid when I was 15, bro. I lived a rough life, you know what I mean? Like,
we actually, but now we got to shout out.
Or shout out my son, First Baby Nas.
Baby Nas, word.
Shout out First Baby Nas.
Talk about that though, like even, I ain't gonna front. I ain't know when you was 15, but even being that, like, running a business and also having to be because I give the flowers, like, you feel me? Like, you always there, you know, I'm big Boulder Mac, I'm a Spike Lee of Boulder Mac, you feel me? He come there, he ball up. But even besides that, you on the road with him, you at every game, you making sure he drippy also, like, talk about balancing that, like, because Trap is good for that too, like, he balanced the fatherhood with the business, like, perfectly.
Shout
like,
out Trap, I be seeing Trap. It's a fact.
So how is that though, like,
that right there,
Baby Nas teaching him the right way? You know, we street niggas, we
made
bad
decisions. I went, yo, bro, I went, like, you know what I mean? I went through the streets, man. I didn't, like, my brother doing 50 years right now. My brother's locked up doing 50 years right now. My other brother's locked up. He ain't really my brother, but we grew up in the same house. I mean, he's locked up doing 23 right now. I mean, so it's like, we grew up in the same house. I'm talking about 3-door room. It was like 11, 12 of us in there. Or a 3-door room, so. We all grew up like that. And I had Nas, my mom died of cancer. Or unexpectedly, you know.
Oh wow,
that
damn, that's a back-to-back. So you had Nas a year after Mom Dukes passed?
2 years after.
2 years after Mom Dukes passed.
You know, it took a year for the...
Oh yeah, okay. Wow.
2 years after. And
wow.
It took a big hit on me, man. So my grandma was there to help me out. My brothers got 50 years, 20 years. My grandma like, yo, we moving down south. I went down south, sat down there for a year. I got in a little trouble down there because, you know, I had the New York mentality. I went down south, South Carolina. I mean, had, you know, dropped out of school and all that. But then I went to the Midlands Tech joint in South Carolina. I went and got my diploma. I went to UTI to work on cars and all that in North Carolina, Morrisville. I lived out there in Charlotte for like 3 years. Then when I moved back with my peoples. I came back. I was like, yo, listen, I can't do it. I went back to New York. And then when I came back up here, that's when, you know, I linked with my man Shella. Shella, we was young dudes, but Shella came home from doing his bid around that time. You know what I mean? So when I came back, we got linked back up, and then you know, it was off to the races after that, man. We was the first dudes. I ain't gonna say that. Free Richie, man. Word. Richie in there, you know what I mean? He locked up with Shella right now, you know what I mean? They together and all that.
Nah, that's my heart right there, man.
Shout out Richie, man. But Richie, we was in Hearst Life as they wearing Asics right now, bro.
Yeah,
we was doing that, but I'm not gonna lie and say like I was doing that though, cause I was getting fly, but when I pulled up on Giff and all them, it was already in the A6 though.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I'm like, yo, I'm wearing mad, I'm doing mad shit, but and then nigga Giffing on niggas like, yo, boo, but they didn't break, you know, they didn't break, like that's my boys, like, so we on the block, they like, yo, Booz. But when they shop together. When me and Shella shop, we shop together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like, yo, they do that. All right, so, I mean, I started linking up with them. Now we getting fly. We running around. We doing everything. So now I got corn, wine there. We all linking. Everything is just, you know what I mean? Like, we all doing, running around, shopping and all that. And then I'm like, yo, Shella, man, we spending a lot of money on these clothes. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm going to start my own brand. I started the brand, bro, and I took off. I ain't think I was gonna be like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it
like that, son.
Like I ain't really think. I try to get it lit, but I got assistant principals, bro. I got principals. I'm designing Longwood, my school that I got kicked out. I wasn't even allowed to go back to. You know what I mean? I got kicked out in 10th grade, boy. Like
talk your shit.
Word. So I got kicked out. I wasn't even allowed to go back there. Now I'm designing jerseys, I mean, for them, I'm doing all type of different things. I mean, so it's like when I fuck around and when I be sometime, yo, bro, listen, bro, I'm gonna keep it so, man. Niggas cry, man. I was sitting in the bathroom one day, bro. Somebody, I ain't gonna say the celebrity I had, you know, I had it on, but I'm sitting in the bathroom. Whoa, nigga just started laughing on himself, man. I ain't gonna lie, we talk backwards. I'm trying to keep my you know, keep my language, you know, but we talk backwards. In my hood, everything is backwards. So when I say laughing, I mean crying. So, I mean, I'm in a spot, I start crying, man, like, bro. Trying to keep, I ain't gonna say laughing because y'all ain't gonna, I'm gonna fuck y'all head up. But yeah, I start laughing on myself, crying and all that. And I'm just thanking God, bro. Like, I came from the streets, man. I ain't even, man, I don't even know, man. Like the way that I grew up in my town. If you Google my town, Coom, like the way I grew up, like we ain't have nobody. We was growing up idling the big drug dealers with the big cars, the big. I mean, that's what we at. We ain't grow up idolizing Michael Jordan and none of that. We ain't want to be Mike. You know what I mean? Like we ain't want to be Michael Jackson. We ain't want to be nobody entertained. We want to be like we was looking up to niggas like Alpo, Dipset, shout out to Jim Jones and them niggas. And that's who niggas that we was trying to be like. We ain't.
Not for real.
I mean, I was up. I told you I was 14 years old, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas done clumped me in my head. But I fuck around, called a settlement for $187,000. I'm uptown, like I was around that time. I was young, bro. My people just gave me the bread. They wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to wait till I was 18, but I had did. You know what I mean? Did whatever I did. But I'm uptown with like 20,000. Shout out to you know, a little joint I used to be with and all that. But she was up there with me. I'm thinking I know what I'm doing and shit. I'm in the spots. Niggas done clunked me in my head, man. Took that bread, but now that I look back, I'm like, yo, bro, you was ahead of your time. You know what I mean? Word, I was ahead of my time. My man Gutter, word, he used to let me use the V, man. I was like 14. I let him get the car. I let him get my quad. He was like, yo, take the car. He running around. I was always driving around 13, 14. I was ahead of my time, man. Me shelling ours, looking up to the, you know what I mean, the older ones around like Gutter and all of them that was running around. These dudes that was, you know what I mean, they older than us. They was all running around, so that's the dudes that we looked up to. But
no, it's a beautiful thing that you provide.
I'm happy I'm doing this, man. I swear I'm happy. It's like God put me in this predicament. You know what I mean?
Shoulder too much facts.
Yeah, I don't gotta look over my shoulder, man. You know what I mean? I was in the streets when I was a young, I was a young boy, man. Like
now it's closed, and it's crazy how you could. My son, ASAP Bari, he had the Maybach in Harlem like 2 weeks ago and shit. He like, niggas,
I saw that.
Niggas doing this shit like bricks. And
for
me, like, I gotta turn it up a little bit more. I ain't gonna go front. I be getting a little bit of cold feet, but I got a dope brand and shit. But that shit motivated me to like niggas selling t-shirts like bricks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not capping. Like, as long as you pay.
But as long as it's good shit, they gonna pay like these.
You feel me? Yeah.
I'm doing 200. That's low. That's that's light right there.
Yeah.
I'm doing them 150. I mean, what's that? That's 30,000.
Yeah,
Word, that's 30,000 what I just made off 200. I ain't, I mean, so I don't really gotta be in the streets. I just made 30,000 off 200 sweatsuits, bro. Like, why would I gotta go? I mean, run around and all that when I just put that up. I take a little 15, 20 out of that, go back in. I mean, I got some shit about to drop. I got some shit.
That's dope, son.
Very inspirational. Niggas gonna see my shit and be like, yo, everything I drop is hot, bro. I don't drop no whack shit, man.
That's very, very.
Drop no whack shit.
To the young kids out there, yo, listen, son.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go talk to the school. Shout out to that too. I'm about to go talk to Longwood High School and all that. My son's school. I'm about to go talk to the kids. They want me to go up there. You know, talk to the young boys, man.
Yeah, you don't gotta sell drugs and try to. Yeah. You don't gotta be closed. You can start a business. You can run up 30, 40, 50, 60.
We ain't knocking you that you doing that, but we trying to give you advice to do something else, do something positive. You know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody can change their life around, man. Nobody's subject to nothing. You know, like bro, nobody's subject to nothing.
So what's next though? You say you got the summer strip about to come through.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna call my mans and all of it. I ain't even gonna do that, but I was gonna call my manufacturer, have him pop his shit. You know what I mean? Like, I was gonna call him and have him. I'm gonna see if you pick up, man. I'm gonna have him call and pop his shit, man, and say, you know, probably show some. My man Shella, or Shella called me. I couldn't pick up the phone and all that, man. I ain't even seen him. But let me see if he pick up real quick for the people. He usually pick up. This is my man's, man. He want me to call him Pakistan. He like, yo, come to Pakistan,
got
man.
The WhatsApp and all that? Yeah, you outside. You got the WhatsApp. You in tune.
You know me
tune
on the
with
WhatsApp,
the plug.
Wow. No, my man be. I told you gonna pick up. Hey yo, I'm in an interview right now, man. Tell the people what we doing. Tell the people like what we got going on, man.
You guys need to know that Flexxa is gonna be the biggest brand of New York in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Next 2 years, man.
And Flexxa has its own factory over here in Pakistan.
We got our own factory. Like that's my factory over there. I ain't even want to tell y'all that, but
that's
it's a lot of money we doing. Now we putting up the logos on the factory. We gonna have the top Flexxa. You know that's our own factory in Pakistan. So when you wanna get your clothes done, I ain't really wanna put it out because we doing it right now. But you wanna get your clothes done, you want any vendors, you want any art, we gonna do everything. I'm gonna make you belts, I'm gonna make you hats. We gonna make you whatever you wanna get made. And it's my man right here, and I mean Malik. So
what's up, Malik?
This is what we doing. Even with y'all, with the clothing and all, I could give y'all a good number too, or some real good garments. And you know, I'll put it on me. If anything happen, that's on me. I mean, I wouldn't even I mean, tax y'all nothing, man.
I'll tap in.
I just wanted to call. I didn't even know you was gonna tell them all that. I mean, with the joy yet, cause we still in the process, but. Or he done spilled the beans.
TRAPLAND exclusive. That's
we
what
were supposed to do it in
for.
September. September it was supposed to. I mean, but he spilled the beans. So this is what we doing. I got my own factory getting made out there, man, right now. So
that's his
or that's the things, man. You see him, man. You know what I mean? We ain't.
You're gonna know the industry is missing a version, and we're gonna get industry a new one, and it's gonna be Flexxa X Malik.
Telling you. Listen, man. Tell him. We ain't even gonna tell him about the shades that we working on, man.
Bro, we're gonna show.
We don't tell. We don't. Yeah. You right. Hey, yo, Malik, but I'm gonna hit you. I'm in this little interview. I just wanted to I ain't know you gonna tell the whole. But listen, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you right back, though. You heard? All right, bro. Yeah. That's my man Malik. But yeah. I got the factory, everything about to be getting made through me, man. That's what I'm trying to get into. So when you ask me my end goal is to make everybody else's shit. I can make your shit I make your shit hot. I give you the best material. I give you the best price. You know what I mean? Same thing like the streets. You know what I mean? Like when I was young, you go to the streets. You go get the best number in the streets. What's the best number? You already know who got the best number. They going to holler at. That's the same thing when it comes to this. I'm gonna give you the best number, and I'm gonna give you that. I'm talking about like so. You know what I mean? They gonna have to fuck it. I'm
gonna tap in with y'all though, cause I got some winter. I got the summer shit already, but
yeah, cause the brand never really. It lasts. You know what I mean? But it's like a rapper. You gotta have a hit. You gotta have a hit record. If you don't got a hit record, this is my hit record. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a hit record. That bitch almost went platinum. That bitch almost went platinum, but
Yo, that's crazy because that's why I kind of wanted to ask you that shit or whatnot. Like, with hip hop, you know what I'm saying? These niggas be following the trends. A lot of people follow the trends. So I wanted to ask you, with fashion, with your brand, are you following the trends? Obviously, the trends are like how everything is oversized now. Like that's the trend. Is that what you're doing? You know, the jerseys last year was the trends over the like Are you on that shit where you following the trends, or you kind of just stay in your own lane?
Of course, you know what I mean? You gotta follow the trend. You ain't gonna pull up in no motherfucking.
But from the outside looking in, cause I'm a big critiquer. I'm not gonna front though. Like, I feel like with clothing, it's all about longevity because, like, if you don't wear clothes, you go outside naked, you could get, you feel me? So, I guess you could say you follow the trends, but niggas got snapbacks. Yeah, niggas don't got leather snapbacks. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna
make it a little bit different. Like, you still put a twist on it that make it
You
dope.
gotta,
like, you feel what I'm saying?
You gotta
but
put a
look
little.
at the sweats though. Them shits, they're straight like, but they got the zipper, so you could open them up if you want to.
You get like your stack
right
shit.
there. Or he got the whole TF joint on right there. You know what I mean? So you know, I made a flare at the bottom.
If you want to.
Cause around the time, like Trap said though, around that time. Last year, 2 years ago, they wasn't doing no flare open.
They wasn't. Yeah.
So, listen, and I got dudes and they be like, yo, I don't like that flare shit. So listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the best of both worlds. If you don't want to make your shit flare, zip it up.
That's
if you want to make it flare,
that's what I was saying.
Go down. So
that's what I was saying. To answer bro question, not to
you gotta buy it.
But to answer bro question,
what you gonna do?
That's what separates y'all shit from, cause it's like, yes. Technically, I follow the trend, but no, cause it's my spin. Like that type of shit I would do. Like if I throw the Nike boots on, I might go flare. But if I got my sneakers on, I'm gonna zip it up. Like you feel me? And not too many brands is giving you that option. Like, you feel me?
I mean, like you ain't gonna find nobody.
I gotta grab one.
Running around with the ink, you ain't gonna like yo, bro. I'm talking about North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, Florida, New Jersey, Connecticut, like. I'm talking about. I could show you orders, bro. I ain't even got a cap. Like, bro, we don't cap around here, man. So, I got the Wix account. You know my account, the Wix account joint. I mean, I get subscribers all day, every day. I'm talking about 7 hours ago. I mean, everybody signing up to my mailing list. I could keep going. Like, I'm talking about my orders. 193, 115, like 130, 174, 124. Like, I'm talking about the orders is. Like coming through, like I'm talking about. I just told you I made 30,000 off 200. Imagine if I did 500. I'd have made 100 grand in a month, 2 months. Like
that's dope.
This is. I mean, so it's like, and I'm giving you good shit. I ain't giving you no. Yo, niggas be hitting me, yo, bro. Niggas be, this shit fire, bro. Like,
so when we grew up, right, we had stuff that was in the fashion was a part of culture. So you had, I'm just go way back, like FUBU, Fat Farm, all that shit was academics. That was all a part of the culture. What is Top Flexxa? Is that a part of the culture, or you like? Is that a part of the culture? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What do y'all fit at in the culture and
told
how?
You what the anchor represent, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like connecting to like hip hop and all of that honestly, shit. Like, is it in that culture yet, or
I don't really. Honestly, I connect to the streets though.
Nah, you know why? Not to answer for you, even though it's your brand. I'm gonna tell you why, cause I sit back. The reason why, this is why I wanted my son Rolex to be here too, cause we always talk about Long Island culture and that. 100%. The reason why is because it ain't too many brands. Like you said, free my boy. I love that nigga to death, man. Free Richie, like you feel me? Yeah, he dressed and all that, but. High risk was like, he a fashionista. I'm trying to get like that nigga. I'm a cop high risk. Top Flex is on the same type of shit, but it's like I said, a nigga don't gotta fuck with you or know you personally. Nigga don't gotta know flip nothing. Yo, Top Flex, I seen that. Like when you did the shoot a few months ago with Passport. A nigga might just be a shout out Passport. A nigga might just be following what Passport doing strictly. Like they just a Passport fan. They like Passport music. They like everything Passport doing. But now they see Passport and Top Flexxa, they're like, yo, what the fuck is that? Why this nigga doing a photo shoot? Hold on. I'm about to go cop a Top Flexxa, so that bridges the gap. Like how you saying back in the day, that's exactly what academics and FUBU was. Like, you might be on BET, you see a rapper with a big ass academic shirt, you like,
nah, but Booz, this
I'm gonna
is
cop
the culture
shit.
though.
It is the culture.
If you look at all the performances, somebody out of every performance we doing, from where we from,
Yeah.
somebody got flex on.
Yeah,
man.
somebody got TF. I'm
You
talking
are
about
part of the culture.
I'm talking about in the
Nigga, rap is
schools.
the culture.
In the
What you mean?
schools.
That's
I'm
why I had
talking
to
about
answer
the
it
rap.
like that. Not to answer you for you.
Yeah, well,
like
he
that hard
answered it
but
for me though.
I had to
Basically,
because
Mel answered it for me,
he
man.
know this is my business partner.
Word.
I am very
But bro, like,
passionate
you can go on
about
the gram and
the
see it
culture.
for yourself,
You dig what I'm
you get what I'm saying?
saying?
Like,
Yeah.
when we doing these shows, somebody got flex on, gang.
Word.
If it's Flip, Nino, Bando, somebody got that
When
shit
this
on.
when this drop, it might be some people that never heard of it. It's gonna be mad people that like, oh shit, like I ain't even know that was the nigga. Like you get what I'm saying? Like oh shit, I done seen that nigga around. I ain't know. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yo,
And that's the
that's a
culture. It
fact,
might
bro.
not be big, huge, but like you said, we grown. Like you feel me? But I had to answer that for you for trap.
Nah, real
In
talk.
my
Mel.
opinion,
Shout you out.
that's
too.
definitely
That's
it
real
is the
nigga
culture.
shit,
Like you
man.
feel me?
He a huge supporter of you.
Word, you
Yeah,
supporter, you
huge
popping
supporter.
up, you outside,
Flexxa is the
you
culture.
making it your business. Like even the shit a few weeks ago, like what's her name that on the smoke shop?
My
Native
son,
Boys?
Moolah, right? Shout out Native,
Shout out Moolah.
Native Bros, man. Word.
Nah,
Shout out
that's
Native
regular,
Bros.
like-
that's my boy.
Yeah,
right
that's
there,
your
man.
homie. He
Word.
threw a dope event, but nigga, mad people from the like actual hip hop. We're not talking about local rappers now. We talking about Fab,
Yeah.
Kiss, Bass Swag.
Yeah.
Super 8 K is the culture,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
It's
I was
like
telling him.
these is
Yeah.
people
Yo,
that are on the
yo, I
culture
swear
that
to God,
bugging
rocking
out.
your shit
Bro,
proud.
I didn't
You
even
dig
know
what I'm
nothing
saying?
about
Yo, this
this.
is on everything, bro.
I see this shit on the gram. I'm like, yo, Booz, yo, Booz,
Word.
you want Super Ray? He's like, who the fuck, bro?
I didn't
What are
even
you
know who
talking-
Super
I'm
Ray-
like,
yo,
big,
shout out Super
yo,
Ray,
Booz,
though.
that's
Shout out
that
Super
nigga.
Ray
Shout out
K,
Super
bro.
Ray. No, shout out
He
Super
didn't
Ray. bro.
even know, bro.
But
He
I
didn't
ain't
even
gonna
know.
know- I
He
didn't know
didn't
he
even grasp
posted it,
how
though.
big that shit was, bro.
I seen
Yeah,
Super Ray
bro.
shit, but I didn't know he
He didn't
posted
know
it.
how big
you know?
that was, bro.
So when I
Like
see
he's on his
Super
regular
Ray
page,
posted,
gang. Like
I
I'm
didn't
looking at
know,
top flex.
bro.
Look at this shit.
My man
Like,
called me in the morning. He like,
look
yo,
at this
bro.
shit. This shit. Like, come
Yo,
on,
this,
gang.
yo, he's
You-
on Super
I'm
Ray. I'm
yo,
like,
Booz, you don't understand.
and then I had
what the
another
fuck
dude
that
call
mean,
me.
bro.
My man Elmo, shout out Elmo from my hood. He called me. He like, yo, you on
bugging.
Super Ray shit?
I'm like, bro, scream
Word,
record that
everybody's
shit.
hitting me, telling me, yo, bro, you on Super Ray shit. Even shout out 50 and all them. When 50 Cent and them did the Nicki
About
Minaj,
Rowdy and Fat Boy,
I didn't
like,
even know.
Everybody.
Yo, I didn't even know.
He always
That
be
Fat
trying to
Boy,
be
I got Fat Boy.
That's
Yo,
the
these people,
culture. That's
I
10.
don't be
That's
knowing
off the
though.
rip. That's the culture.
It's not even
culture.
It's not even
Yo,
just
you
hip hop.
can't
It's
just
got,
shout
like,
out Tony
comedians
Yayo and
and
shit.
shit.
Booz
Yo,
is
it's
just
all-
Yeah,
Yayo just commented.
He don't
Yayo just told me
understand how-
waiting for the new drop and all that too.
He don't
said-
understand.
like
bro.
Flip said though, it ain't even just artists either.
It's
Alright,
influence.
well,
It's
put it like this.
comedians.
Look,
They-
He don't
they
understand
in
how
tune
big
with
My
that
shit.
shit
man
be, bro.
tell me
I
all
always
day,
call him,
like
like,
he
yo,
tell
bro,
me,
what
yo,
the-
why you so humble? So before we was on the way here, he told me, what you tell me to call?
Fuck all that humble shit, nigga.
He
We
say,
ain't-
yo,
we
stop
ain't
being,
do
don't
all
go up
this
there
shit to be
behind because you
humble.
be so humble. Like you around everybody, like you popping. Like I got the kids lit. Like I'm the generation for the young kids. I mean, like they don't want to wear nobody else shit like that. I mean, like they pulling up your top Flexxa. If they ain't wearing top Flexxa, I'm motivating them to start their own shit to get some more money. You know what I mean? Cause I'm pulling up. I mean, I ain't trying to be on no cocky shit, but when I pull up, you know, best car, best jewelry, best dress. You know what I mean? My little man, he pull up. All type of coat, new pair of sneakers, Kobe's every time he play. Like that's just my lifestyle. I mean, ever since I was young, I was pulling up with $10,000.
Once again, shout out to
Yo,
Frank
bro,
Baby
yo,
Nas,
Booz,
man.
like, but you see how you say that? And
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
tell you, it might be regular to you.
Yeah, it's regular to me
But
though.
it's not regular.
But it's not- I mean,
to
it's
everybody.
not regular
You get what
to
I'm saying?
everybody else.
Understand
Sure.
what
But I
you're
think it's
doing.
regular.
No,
You know-
look, I'm not gonna
He
hold
always
you
been
though.
that nigga. So it's like,
You
what the
you
fuck is
only
this?
probably a few years younger than me. I get the humbleness because it's like
Nah.
you kind of get used to it. Not saying that you should stay,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like the shit because that's how I am. Like how you was saying with everybody, with Richie and all, free my boy. Once again, like that shit is regular. So like a few like 6 months ago, we had Primo up here. Primo's that nigga. Shout out
Yeah,
to
so
him.
my son shout out.
But he
Primo,
wasn't
man.
that like for me personally.
Yeah.
I wasn't too like I was fucking with him like on some podcast shit. Like it's a blessing that like damn, me and Trap put our brains together and this shit really going. But it's like I know
Nah,
niggas.
No diggy
that's
though,
really,
but y'all niggas is definitely y'all niggas out
appreciate
here
it,
working.
man.
Man, I ain't
Appreciate
gonna
it,
lie.
man.
Well, shout
But it's
y'all
like I
out.
see niggas in my town that's doing this shit where
Right.
like it's regular. You right though, big bro. Like nigga can't be too humble, but it's like
Yeah.
Again, we come
this shit
from-
right.
we
I'm
come
not gonna
from
front. When
dirt.
the same age, it wasn't because of me. I'm not even gonna take credit. It's because of I'm African. My pops is just a natural born hustler, but I was doing the ranges and the business because I was taking his cars.
Yeah.
It's just my dad came from Africa. He's such a hustler. He didn't buy Buicks. So when you know you young and you start taking cars,
Yeah.
the cars that I had to take was big body cars. Like, you get what I'm saying?
So that was what you was
so when I get older, the nigga pull up in the range, it's like, nah, you that nigga, but
yo, listen,
that's regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
on G say young nigga, I was pulling out $10,000 quads. I'm talking about the showroom floor. I'm going big nameplates. I'm talking about 12, 11 years old. My mom's taking me real jewelry though. You know how niggas wearing the shit from the little.
He said the boogers. That's what he used to call it. The boogers.
You know, back in the day wearing platinum jewelry. I'm talking about I'm coming through the real gold. Like this is real gold. Like I don't
What about the 4-finger rings and the nameplate?
I was doing all that. I did everything for my little man Nas. Big quads. I was little dirt bike.
Nigga just started driving in the Q50.
Oh,
like, you feel me?
I mean, so it's like, and I got him lit. You go on his page, we don't sponsor nothing. He get 20,000 views, 30,000 views, 40,000. Go on his page, go shout it. This is my little man. This is my little son. I had him lit though. I had him. I had him with me.
What's his page? Shout his page out.
Yeah, shout out Fresh Baby Nas, man.
And he be balling, you know, bowling Max.
That's
so you know,
fact, man. Word.
He be balling,
he got the underscore, I think, in this shit, man. Word. Let me get the right joint so they can shout him out, man. Word. Let me get the right joint, man, so we can shout.
Fresh_baby.Nas.
Yeah, fresh_baby.Nas, man. Like, if you go on this joint, you can click in the middle, you hit the rails. These is what, 21,000, 15. I mean, this is what he doing. This is my young boy, and we going to Queens this weekend. Wow, we just came back from Atlantic City, and we went to Virginia and Jersey. We everywhere. Every weekend we going somewhere, but right this weekend we going to Queens, and you know, he's short for his age. He mad short, but he get busy though.
He get busy.
He get busy. I mean, so you know, put on. He gonna be a senior. He very short for his age. I mean, but when you see him play,
you got niggas like Monte Ellis.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So
Chris Paul, he like a young. I mean, like a young Chris Paul. So it's like, but you know, God is with everybody. So if you know, go with the ball, he'll make it with the ball. We already talking about this plumbing thing, $100,000. We already talking about the trade school. This is what we talking about on the back end. So it's like we're already. I mean, we got this thing going on, man.
Yo, Father's Day coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the fathers.
Yeah.
That's holding it down with their sons, man, and their daughters, man, for real.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact.
We about to wrap it up. Do you got anything you want to shout out before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I just want to shout out all my supporters. That's why I want to shout out. Like, that's the major shout out, bro. Cause without the supporters, I wouldn't even really be here. And I didn't think it was gonna be this big, man. This shit is.
It's only gonna get bigger.
This shit just keep getting bigger and bigger. So shout out to TRAPLAND. You know what I mean? Shout out to TRAPLAND. Y'all doing the same thing. Y'all gonna keep expanding. Shout out to everybody that we mentioned in this, you know, in this whole interview. And tapping with Top Flexxa, man. Word, cause we got a lot of good things. I'm talking about pool parties. I'm about to have vendors. I might even link up with TRAPLAND. I might even link up with
that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. We might even do something,
you know
man.
Me, man.
I'm talking about we might put a big thing together and you know, bring a good celebrity out. Shout out my man, you know, Skim. My man, he do the music and all that. He bringing all the artists together. Shout out my man Flip. Flip pull up with me and all that.
Flip too in the
Flip doing his thing. He going crazy out there, out east and all that. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say out east. He going crazy. Period. He going crazy. I mean, so
he going crazy.
Lord, shout out
We on that Belt to Ass tour.
Yeah, that's a fact. We on the Belt to Ass tour, man. Word. They got some joint coming up. I think it's what day is it?
The
21st.
It's gonna be in Harlem, man. The 21st and all that. So
that's what's up.
Shout them out. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to take this clothing shit over. Just telling niggas, like, I got a factory. I don't even care if y'all niggas do numbers. Y'all sell what y'all sell, or y'all do what y'all do. I'm gonna keep it tall. Like, I'm about to take this shit off. I'm about to be making your clothes. Like, word. I ain't gonna lie. You might not want to fuck with me. But it's gonna be to a point where I'm giving you the number for so good.
You have to.
You gonna fuck me? Why you think all these young niggas locked up? Niggas getting a good number. You know what I mean? Like niggas you gonna have to fuck with me with this clothes shit, man. Like, new jeans on the way, rhinestone shit, sweatsuits, hats. I got glasses. I got all type of shit on the way, man. I got some shit on the way, man. And just, you know what I mean? I just want to say at the end of the interview, man, God is good, man. That's my Lord and Savior and all that, man. Word. So,
praise the Most High. TRAPLANDTV, you already know.
You know that.
That was fire.
That's what I'm not gonna lie. We should get the heat.
TRAPLAND, ayy, TRAPLAND, ayy, TRAPLAND, ayy, she's like quicksand. If you want anything, you gotta take a risk then. Got the guns like Afghanistan. Young nigga, I'm from TRAPLAND.